Hi everybody, it's Mark Repp, Technology Trainer of Port Huron Schools, and today I'm on a Chromebook. And with me, I have some Chromebook tips and tricks that I'd like to share with both students and teachers. Now I'm going to show you a few things that you can do by clicking on the search button on your keyboard. On a Chromebook, you have a search button. It's the third button on the left side of your keyboard. Just count 1, 2, 3 up, and you will see that you can touch that button and it will bring up a search box. Okay, so what you can do now is you can search for some apps and then you can pin them down at the bottom. This black area down here at the bottom is called the shelf. I'm going to unpin by using a two-finger tap, and I'm going to unpin something that is currently pinned there. So I'm going to do two-finger tap and unpin. I can touch the little magnifying glass and bring it up, and now I'm going to pin a couple of apps. One app that I like to have at my disposal at all times is Files. Now do a two-finger tap on Files and tap Pin to Shelf. And you'll see that I've now pinned it down to my shelf. Another one is the camera. Maybe you want to be able to find your camera at all times. There it is. It pops right up. Do a two-finger tap and then pin it to the shelf. And the third one that I want is the Chrome Web Store. I'm going to type in web and it will bring it right up. Two-finger tap, and then pin the Chrome Web Store down to your shelf. So now I have Files, Camera, and Web Store all available at any time. If you take a picture with the camera, for example, kids are often doing this in class. If you want to take a picture of something, maybe some work that they did in class, just click on the little red icon to take the picture. Okay, so you can see now that this is blinking in the bottom corner. Now I can go to the gallery. And now you can see all of the pictures that I've taken. Now I'll select the picture that I'd like to move to my Google Drive. I'll select this one. And then I go down to the bottom right corner of this window and you'll see that it says Save to Disk. I'll click on this little down-facing arrow. It actually opens up the Files app and you'll see that it says Select a folder to open over here at the left. Now you've got a couple of choices here. You've got My Files, but My Files are actually the files that are on the Chromebook. Instead, what you should do is click on Google Drive. And just to the left of Google Drive, there's an arrow. As you click on the arrow, it then reveals that you have My Drive here. If you click just to the left of My Drive, you'll expand your Google Drive to reveal all the folders that you have inside of your drive. So now if I want to move this picture into the proper folder, like for example the Photos folder, I'll scroll down using my two fingers. Two-finger dragging will allow you to scroll up and down on a Chromebook. And now I found the Photos folder. So I'll click on Photos, and now I can just click Open. And now if I go back to my Google Drive and scroll down to the Photos folder, that picture that I just saved from my Chromebook is now right there. If I'd like to rename it, do a two-finger tap, click Rename, and just call it something like, in this case, Photo from Chromebook. So that's how you get a photo from your Chromebook camera into your Google Drive. Now, since we're talking a little bit about the Files app, I'm going to go back to the Files app. Remember when I pinned it to the shelf earlier? This is the Files app right here, and when I click on it and bring it up, again, you have Google Drive and you have My Files. There's also a recent section here, so you can see the most recent files that you've either downloaded or that you've snapped a picture of from your Chromebook camera. So you see a number of different files here in the recent section, and they can be filtered by images, videos, as well as audio files. And if I wanted to move something like this audio file right here, all I'd have to do is come down, click just to the left of Google Drive, open up My Drive, find the folder where I'd like to store it. For example, I'm going to scroll down to the Music folder. Now I can just click on this file and drag it down into the Music folder and drop it right on top of the folder. Now if I'd like to see the file inside of that folder, I can go back to my Google Drive, and I'm going to scroll to the Music folder just so you can see that it ended up right where I wanted it to. And now there's that music file right there. inside of the music folder in Google Drive. So that's how you move a file from your Chromebook into a Google Drive folder. These have been some of the most important tips to use with Chromebooks. Thanks for joining me. I'm Mark Repp. Join me for more Chromebook tips throughout the year. Bye-bye.